It's day 13, it's July 7th. My name's Mo Agostino, Chief Commodity Strategist with Farms.com Risk Management. We're here in Del Mar, Iowa with Bob Gannon. Bob, thank you for spending some time with us here today. Bob is the local farmer here. He owns some hogs across the road. We got some corn here, Bob. Tell me a little bit about your spring planting season. Was it good? Was it ahead, behind?
We had a very good spring planting season. We were able to start planting roughly week 10 days before than what we've had the past couple years. A lot of the corn went in April. Around the 15th of April is when most of the corn went in this neighborhood.
Wow. So good planting season. Have you run into any other issues at all?
Through the month of June, it's been temporarily dry. I say that because it seemed like every time we felt like we needed a rain, we seemed to get one in this little part of Iowa. And there were days where it was hot and corn rolled up a little bit, but for the most part, we're in pretty good shape.
Well, it looks really good. We actually went into the field and we took some small early ears of it developed, and we're counting 16, 18 rounds. So, you know, this, I think you would agree with me, this is has potential, probably in that 250.
Yeah, if we continue on the pattern that we're at with moisture, I feel like in this immediate area we could be at a record type yield for us.
Wow. You know, this is our day 2 in Iowa, and I got to rank Iowa 9. It's looking really good compared to other states, but you're on par with at least last year's record or even higher. In fact, today we got this major rainstorm. We had one on the weekend. Excuse me. There was another storm through Mankato, Minnesota earlier this week, but this is unusual for July. A lot of the weather meteorologists are saying these extra storms that are coming through are not supposed to in a La Nina environment. So I think La Nina is probably pushed out a little bit, but this rainstorm most likely hit most of the U.S. Midwest, and that's going to carry corn right into the end of July. Bob, if you wanted to rank this crop compared to last year or the last couple years, well, how would you rank it at 1 out of 10?
I would say at last year at this time, I would have ranked our crop probably a 6 for this immediate area, just because we were in a very intense rainfall area in June. I would probably agree with you. We're probably at a 9 right now,
right.
Where I feel we're at.
Right. And the beans in kind of a similar story around this area?
Yeah, beans got in early, look good. I think it's hard to tell what they're going to do for a little bit more in time, but they're progressing well, and we've had some weed issues that we haven't normally had, but I think there's good potential there too.
Yeah, a lot of guys have been complaining about mare's tail.
Mare's tail, water hemp seems to be.
Water hemp seems the other
water
one.
hemp has been a weed that we haven't typically seen until the latter part of July into August, and we started to see it in June, which is a little alarming. So.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Yes, thanks for coming.
Appreciate it.